All right, Yvonne, we'll leave you with this last question. From your experience and your entrepreneurial ups and downs, what are some peaks and valleys that you've experienced, and how has that strengthened your spirit, your desire to continue forth with your Flow Spoke business?
Yeah, so I think when I started working full time, which again was 4 years ago, so I've had some time to kind of go through some peaks and valleys. As you said, the first 2 years were really just reacting to what was happening, which in my case was, what a lot of people consider a good problem, which is I had a lot of work, I had a lot of
Wow.
referrals coming in. But all I did was work. I didn't outsource a single thing for the first 2 years. I was just doing all the work myself, everything. And that resulted in, after the second year, having a summer where it was just brutal. I took on way too many projects at once. I thought I was going to be able to use this one kind of shortcut to automate this project. Didn't work. It was like all-nighters. It was
Oh boy.
terrible. And then that resulted in me then hiring my first intern, which, over the last 2 years has really been a process of just figuring out what are my strengths, what can I pay other people to do for me, so that I can really focus on how I best serve my clients. So now I would say I'm definitely at more of a peak in my business where I actually have some free time to think about, what outside of work makes me happy? Like today I was able to take the morning off and go to the Art Institute. That's not something I would have been able to do even a year ago, but just the way that I'm kind of shifting things around, I would say right now is a peak. Less even in like what parts of my business are fulfilling to me, but how am I able to balance my life in that I'm not only focusing on my business all the time.
Love that. Love that. Because it's a balance, right? Sorry, I'm Italian. I'm talking with my hands. It's a balance, but you have to balance. I mean, look, as a consultant, right? I mean, right? You talked about the overnight, the amount of days overnight to try and figure out this problem, and then learning, right? We all learn from mistakes, and
Oh
knowing
yeah,
that
I can only learn the hard way. I'm pretty sure. I've realized I only learn through pain. So luckily, I feel like I've had enough valleys at this point that I've started actually like seeing the trends, seeing what I can do differently to
and
be a little bit happier.
that's awesome. And being able to balance it and being able to go to the Art Institute in the morning, and then knowing that, you can take care of the work in the afternoon, just
Yeah,
having that freedom and flexibility. And that's something I enjoy. I mean, you cannot put a price tag on things like that.
you can't. I might try, but you can't.